Hey guys, we're back. My name is Serge Chugo, and I'm here with Jonathan. Today we're going to share just a little bit about our personal experience and what got us really interested in getting started in this business and some of the things that keep us going. So, Johnny, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what really got you interested in doing this
Yeah.
career?
Well, for me, I've been interested in real estate in general from a very, since high school, if I'm not mistaken. There's just something about, what you hear online, what you see on videos about how great the industry is. There's so many different pockets and niches that you can get within it, and so that's what got me interested in pursuing it. Being here and especially working with Homeinc, what I realized is when it comes to people who own residential properties, I'm thinking about like a family who has held on to their home, raised their kids in it for a few decades. I quickly learned that it is not always an easy process for them. People sell for a million different reasons. Sometimes it's a great thing like job opportunities, things like that, moving closer to family. And other times it's, they're going through difficult times. In either case, when you've held on to a treasure such as your living space where you raise your children, where you have fond memories, it's never as simple as just detaching and getting rid of it. There's always an aspect where there's a process involved, both within yourself and in your family, where you guys have to go through a certain process of letting go of, finding all the old things that within the home you forgot about, and, finding out what you're going to get rid of, what you're going to do with them. And so I just really like the aspect of helping people throughout that process, especially when it comes to difficult situations and people don't really have someone to rely on or professionals to go to who they can trust, who's going to advise them well. So that's what I really like about it. I like real estate in general. I love it. There's a lot of opportunities in it, but we can't forget that part where, if there were no people, there would be no homes, right? And so the people are what matter, really.
Absolutely. As you were talking, I was just thinking about my personal situation, and I think for me, without getting too deep, what really got me interested in getting into this career path was, like it's in my nature, just short story. When I first moved to the States from my home country of Cameroon, I wanted to, I wanted to be part of this organization called McDonald's, and I love the sandwiches. And I was like, I'm not just going to be a consumer. I want to figure out how they do it. So I got a job at McDonald's, and about 3 months later, I was done with it. And going back to my previous career, I was in the auto retail industry because I bought so many cars. And then I got to a point where I was like, dude, I got to figure out what's going on, how they make it, who's making a profit after this. So I got involved, got a job, and I've done it for 12 plus years. Real estate was just in my path. It was always something that I wanted to understand how that works, mainly because of this idea. You always see these realtors with fancy suits, beautiful offices, and you're like, okay, it must be nice. I wasn't really sure, and I didn't understand what the business was about, and I was a little intrigued. So I wasn't really looking for the fancy suits and the nice offices. I really wanted to figure out where my best skill set will fit with my personality. And so, when you get into this side of the real estate business where you interact with sellers, you can really craft a unique solution to address what their specific needs are and really walk them through the process of selling their home and the conditions they are and making it easy for them. that's the part that's the most fulfilling to me, is that you can really have a sense of personal achievement, and it just makes it that much better. um, so a little bit about you. Yeah, what's the best thing that you find going through the motions every day, coming in the office, and what's the most satisfying part for you of doing this job, if you can call it a job? It's a career, really.
I love having conversations with new people, learning about broad perspectives and backgrounds. You know, I've always been fascinated by, every person is their own world. So
Yeah.
every conversation is like an adventure into the mind of somebody's experience, and getting to know them, making new friends and helping people out. That's what I like the most about it. It never gets, there's never a dull moment.